Welcome to another edition of Vigorously with me, Val Hands. I've got guitarist, songwriter, interviewer, and music teacher Guilherme Costa is here. Welcome, sir. I'm thrilled to have you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Val, for inviting me to be here in our show. It's a really huge honor for me. Thank you so much.
Yes, no, I've been wanting to do this because we have a lot in common. We've obviously got the music in common. We've got the hosting in common. What sparked your interest in music to begin with?
Well, first, actually, the music interest started when I was a kid, of course. My parents, they used to have like lots of CDs, lots of records, like a Queen and
Mhm.
W. That was one of my favorites when I was a kid. And I started to listen to it. I was like, yeah, that sounds cool, really good. And then when I was 11, I bought American Idiot from Green Day, and
Yeah.
I, I and my aunt also gave me the Meteora from Linkin Park. So that was my
Yes.
first records that I had for myself. And then used to listen to Iron Maiden when I was 13, and then when I was 14, I started to study some chords with my grandpa. He used to teach me songs from um, from a huge, really kind of music style here from Brazil. We called sertanejo, and it's kind of, how can I explain it? You can imagine a country song,
Mhm.
but with Brazilian stuff. That's the
Mm.
sertanejo.
Brazilian instruments, because I know Sepultura taught me, Roots taught me that there are specific Brazilian instruments. I learned that much.
Yeah, one of my favorite bands too.
Of course. What's going on in Brazil musically? I mean, since we're talking about it, because my knowledge is limited to like Sepultura and Angra, really, for metal anyway in Brazil. What's going on in Brazil today?
Well, we have lots of new bands coming through here, of course. Besides Angra and Sepultura, we got, for example, Crisium. It's a really great band. We have two only women band like Nervosa and Crypta,
Yes. Love
really
them.
awesome too. Yeah, they're from Brazil too. And we got a hard rock band from my town, Belo Horizonte. It's called Electric Gypsy. It's
Mhm.
really wonderful. So if you like hard rock, you're gonna love Electric Gypsy.
Okay, good. Taking notes over here. So, and for anybody that doesn't know, you're also Slash in a Guns N' Roses tribute band. That's got to be a lot of fun.
Totally.
How fun is that?
Well, I must say that since I was a teenager, I always wanted, of course, I was already playing guitar during that time.
Mhm.
I, I said, oh my God, that must be really fun to play Guns N' Roses live, to put the hat and to put the glasses and to play like Slash. It must be really fun. And it really is.
And you get to do it. Now you know.
Yeah, of course. And I really feel really good to interpretate Slash, because of course it's not easy to do it, because it's not just to play well the phrases of Slash and the riffs and the
Mhm.
guitar effects, but also I need to imitate his performances, for example, to put the guitar like
Yeah.
this and play like this, and
Yeah.
to bang the head like this, rolling the head, if you know what I mean.
I do. So was it your idea to put that tribute band together, or was this just something you joined later?
No, no, actually, the band exists since 2012,
Okay.
and I started to play with the guys. It was in 2017 or 2016. I don't remember exactly, but
Mhm.
they're my friends, and they were needing a freelancer guitarist to substitute the other guy that used to play with them. I said, "Yeah, can you play Guns N' Roses with us?" And I said, "Yeah, of course, let's do it. I love Guns N' Roses, so let's
Mhm.
do it." Yeah, I started to play some shows with them, and then during the beginning of 2023, they called me and say, yeah, our guitar is not, it's not with us anymore, so would you like to join us and to be our main guitarist? And I say yes. Let's do
It's that easy.
Yeah, I love Slash. I love Guns N' Roses. So let's do it.
Yeah, why not? Where does Slash rank in your like top five favorite guitarists, we'll say? Where does he rank?
Oh my God.
I know it's such
That's
a
a
hard
really,
question.
yeah, it's a hard question for me. But if I, of course, he's in top five. Okay.
Mhm.
So Gunners, please don't kill me. He's in top five.
who
So
who
I
else
would
is on that
say,
list?
well, so first, Tony Iommi. I just play guitar because
Mm,
of him.
yes.
Yeah,
Classic,
I'm
iconic.
here. Actually, I'm here with you because of Tony Iommi.
Really? Because
Yeah,
what he's the one that started it all. That you're interested
yeah,
in
that's
music, you're
it.
interested in guitar.
Yeah, totally. So I play guitar because of Tony Iommi, basically this.
Hmm.
And second place, Glenn Tipton from Judas Priest, one of my favorites as
Mm,
well.
hmm.
Third place, Sinister Gates.
Really? Okay, interesting choice. Why do you like him?
Well, I really like him because I remember when I met my wife. Of course, she was my girlfriend during that time when I was
Hmm.
16, and I didn't know Avenged Sevenfold during that time. And then she showed me some songs like "Seize the Day" and "Bad Country," and I said,
Yeah.
"Wow, great songs! I like it." And then I started to learn, and then she said, "Can you play this song?" It was Afterlife, and I say, "Yeah, let me listen to it." And then when Sinister starts to play the shred part,
Yeah, yeah, of
I say,
course.
"Oh my fucking god, what the hell is that?" Well, I don't know if I can play this. Oh my god. Yeah, but I need to conquer my girl, so I need to learn this.
Yeah, you gotta impress her, but and it worked. You got the girl.
Yeah. So, and now nowadays she's my wife.
Now she's your wife, so it worked.
Yeah,
who
it
else?
totally works.
Who else would be on your top five list? Who would be like four and five? Well, Slash is somewhere in there, so I guess who's
So
one more?
Slash is the fourth one.
He's the fourth one. Okay. Is there
And the
anybody else?
fifth one, Dimebag Daryl.
Oh yeah, respect. Definitely huge, huge. I mean, became an icon without probably realizing in his lifetime that he was already an icon, which is kind of like to me always like the saddest part about his story. I'm like, if he had any idea how much love and support he had behind him after he passed away, he would probably be floored. Like the whole world knows him.
Totally. Yeah, of course. And many of my students love him.
They do. So how long have you been teaching?
Well, I started teaching when in 2011. So I was 18 during the time. I was in the second period from the college of music that I used to study.
Mhm.
And I used to have two students during that time. And in 2012, I stopped teaching because I needed to study to continue with the course. And then
Mhm.
in 2013, I went back to teach in a music school. It was called Pro Music here in my town, and I'm still there, but now it has another name. It's called Avant-Garde Music School here in
Mhm.
Belo Horizonte. So I've been teaching there for 11 years.
Oh, wow. Okay. Is it important to you to teach? Like does it feel like you're giving back in a way when you're teaching?
Yeah, totally. Especially not just because when I teach, I can fulfill the ideas in my head about what I'm teaching, but it's
Mm.
for me, it's really fun and it's really grateful for me that I'm passing through this music knowledge to other people that love music as well. And for me, it's really, really important. So I I would never stop playing music and teaching. I would like to do them both forever.
Yeah, I love it. You're a busy guy. So and you're in another band for anybody that doesn't know, Red Raven. Tell me about them.
Well, Red Raven, it's a band that started back in 2022. Yeah, it was Holly Rocks. It's a music producer from Los Angeles,
Mm.
and she's my friend since a long time. And then she wanted to produce bands, and she created Red Raven, and then she invited me to join them. And then, of
Mm.
course, well, yeah, let's do it. Come on. And she invited Mark Bowles, the ex Ingve Malmsteen, and the ex Dalkin, and Ted Nugent,
Yeah.
and he's our singer now. And of course, it was really really cool. It's a really how can I say it? Here in Brazil, um, we have an expression that it was a good chemical stuff.
Oh yeah, just a good vibe, just a good chemical reaction. Good vibe.
Yeah, yeah, totally. And the Holy Rock said for us, yeah, we're gonna be a hard rock project, and I said, let's fucking do it
It's
because
good.
hard
That's all
rock's
you
one of
needed.
my favorite styles ever. Let's do it. And now of course, we have lots of changings in the formation of the band. So
Mm.
our lineup today is Mark Bowles on the vocals, me as the guitarist. We got Justin Cook from Las Vegas as a bassist, and we got Mirka Rantanen from Finland as a drummer.
Wow, international. Is it easier to do that with products like Zoom and remote work? Like, I'm sure it's easier to keep the band together with technology like that. I don't know if we could have even done this like 10 years ago.
Yeah, yeah, of course. The technology took us to another level during that stuff, especially talking. And of course, here I got my home studio that I can record my stuff, my guitar tracks. And of course, Mark Bowles also can record his stuff in his home, especially
Mhm.
when he is out of home when he is playing in a ship, and he can take all of his equipments and can record. I think
Yeah.
he can record in the ship. And of course, our drummer also. I don't know if he has a home studio, but he has a studio in Finland, so he can record all the stuff. And of course, all of this stuff like Zoom and Instagram and Facebook, we can chat. We can chat together if we want, anytime we want, of course. And the only way that we're not in this level that we cannot play together using technology in a real time.
Oh, so it's a challenge to get everybody in the same place at the same time, physically.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Okay, got it. Well, I'm sure someday it'll happen, and I'd like to see it when it happens. I know there's plenty of people that will.
Yeah, we're gonna play with holograms.
Oh, that's how to do it. There we go. So tell me a little bit about your hosting career, because I mean, I've done radio hosting for a number of years, a little bit of TV. I don't do it anymore, like for a day job. This is just what I do for fun, my podcast right now. But you do some hosting for Crash TV, I'm pretty sure it's called. Tell me about that. What got you into that?
Yeah, that's it. So it started back in 2020 during the pandemic. So when I met Kaka Schwartzman, so she's the founder of Crash TV. Crash TV used to be a TV program from Brazil here in my town, Belo Horizonte, and back in the days. So it ended in the television and became only an internet program. So
Oh,
she started the Instagram. It started um, to do lots of interviews with many artists from Brazil. And I was talking to her, and then it wasn't the live during the dawn here in Brazil. It was like a 4 a.m. And we started to
oh,
talk I started to play guitar and stuff like this. And many of my friends that I used to live outside Brazil, they started to come and say, "Hey, G, how you doing?" And I say, "Hey, guys." I started to speak English, and I say, "Oh my God, I didn't know you used to speak English." Yes, I do. So, would you like to be our international interview? And I say, "Yes, let's do
yeah.
it." and and back in the day, of course, we were all home because we wanted to how can I say to get outside home to do
Hmm.
concerts, but unfortunately we were out in quarantine, so
Yeah,
that
yeah.
sucks. I know, but anyway, it was really cool to to chat with many people around the world. And my first guest was it was B from Oklahoma. So B Finding My Joy. She's a great friend of mine. And then my second guest, I don't remember exactly who was it, but I guess it was Eleni Nolta, the drummer.
Mm-hmm.
She used to be the drummer from Nervosa,
Right, right.
and so I interviewed her during the time, and Nervosa was releasing a new album with her in the
Mm-hmm.
drums, and we talked a lot about the drum stuff as well, and it was
Mm-hmm.
really cool. So I'm doing this since 2020.
Wow. Do you ever get nervous when you find out that you're going to interview somebody? Because I still do, even though I've done it for years.
Yeah, sometimes I do, especially when I'm gonna interview someone that I'm really huge fan. For example,
Yeah,
when I
yeah.
was remember when I was going to interview Blaze Bailey from Iron Maiden. He used to
Oh.
play in Iron Maiden, and I remember that one day before the interview was in a Monday, and in Sunday I started to listen to all of his records, and I say, yeah, I need to write the questions really good. So let's do it. And then during that day, I didn't sleep very well because I was writing the questions until like 6 a.m. So I didn't
Yes.
sleep.
Right. I've been there before. You don't want to suck. You want to bring your A game and do your best. And oh, it gets tough. Like I went through that when I interviewed Michael Lakerfeld of Opeth. That for me was the one where I was like, like I can't do this. Who is this person that's getting on this tour bus right now and talking to Michael Lakerfeld of Opeth? And who is sitting on his lighter? I am so embarrassed. It was me. I sat on his lighter and then felt really bad because I was like, oh man, I'm sorry, bro. I might have broke your lighter by accidentally sitting on it, but it was hilarious. It was a fun memory.
Yeah,
I
totally.
I've had the pleasure of talking to I know she's not in Nervosa anymore, but Diva Satanica was in Nervosa for a period of time. Love her. She's a lot of fun to talk to too. I'm sure you've got like probably a chock full list of great people to talk to in Brazil. So it's got to be a lot of fun for you just in general.
Yeah, I really love to be a host of it's Rockwave. It's my program's name, and also you're invited to be my guest
Sure.
in someday. Let's do
Okay.
it someday.
That would be fun. So, what for you musically or even anything solo that you might be doing? What's next? What can we look forward to?
Well, my priority for now is to release the other songs for Red Raven. We have one more song to release in this month or the beginning of the next month. The
Hmm.
song's gonna be called "Never Too Old," and we got a special guest into this song. I cannot say it for now, but
Okay.
what I can say for now, it's a really good guitarist from a classic band.
Okay. You've got my ears. You've got my attention. I'm ready.
Yeah.
Thank you
So,
so much for spending some time with me, Guilherme. Thank you for being here.
yeah, the pleasure is all mine. Thank you so much, Val, and hope we can have this another conversation, but now this time in Rocky Wave.
Yes.